Research has shown that over 50% of young women fresh from school do nothing but sit down and wait for white-collar jobs. But to be successful, it is necessary for every young lady to develop herself by either learning a skill, get certified in your profession, and even starting a business. As much as possible, do not be idle. Ladies, it's time to take that plunge. Go get started on something and develop yourself so you can be useful to not just yourself and your family, but to the society at large. 3 out of every 10 young children are being sexually abused on a daily basis. It is a sad fact that very little is done to stop this dreadful act. As a mother, what do you do to protect your little girl from these pedophiles? What if the predator is just under the same roof as the child, possibly a father, an uncle, or even a brother? Help is available, and after the break, we will be showing you exactly what you can do. Good morning and welcome to today's show. I am Ogaga Otaotu. 30% of domestic violence cases end up in the deaths of the victims. However, over half of the women have refused to leave such abusive relationships, with reasons such as, I have to stay because of the kids, and how do I start all over again? Talking about the abuser, what has really come over these men that they hit women they once professed to love? And what is the law doing about this? Joining me in the studio to discuss this is the Senior Advocate for Women's Rights, Mrs. Grace Ojude.
It's no longer news that some Nigerians were just repatriated from the United Kingdom. It is difficult to believe that some of them have lived here for so long without making a headway and have still chosen to remain here when they have the liberty to return to their country and make a fresh start. Although some Nigerians here are doing perfectly well in their businesses and their careers, but others have done so much well for themselves just by returning home. Just this year alone, some of them have started returning home. Some have lived there for 10 years, 15 years, even 20 years, but have chosen to come back home. Some people are saying they are coming back home because they do not want to be part of the 29,000 people that the United Kingdom have plans of repatriating soon. How true this is, only time will tell. In Nigeria today, the Islamic group Boko Haram now use female suicide bombers to carry out their terrorist attacks. In this year alone, over 53 girls between the ages of 9 to 15 have been used to detonate bombs in markets and public places. But the question now is, where are these girls coming from? Are they from the ones they've kidnapped in the past? Or are they just brainwashing these girls to believe that they're actually doing them a privilege? What can be done to salvage the situation and preserve these girls? Because these girls could be women and mothers tomorrow that will change our country. Divorce rate is rapidly increasing here in the UK, in America, and even in Nigeria. Research has shown that half of all marriages ends in a divorce, and half of those end up remarrying within a short time, some within a year. My question is, do you think that those people remarrying could have put in much effort into their first marriage?